of responsibility.
I also smoke, and I do I smoke too much. I once did a series on how to stop smoking. I crumpled my pack right on the air.
Yeah.
And stopped for a month and a half.
That's not bad.
Before I got back.
Let me ask you one more thing. Since you are in the media right now as such, have you gotten any kind of insight or feedback from the media in regards to home videotaping, as far as the concept of, well, this home videotaping is going to crush the concept of prime time. People can watch prime time stuff a week later. You know, have you heard anything like that at all from anybody at, say, TV5, that they're concerned about the home videotaping industry?
No, not really.
Not too worried about it.
I haven't heard that much concern overall. I understand that there might be some kind of flack or opposition from some of the people who produce things, you know, the producers. But basically what I hear is that, especially on the time-lapse thing, that when you come back and replay that, you're going to have to watch the commercials anyway. And the commercial is the very important thing.
Right.
And that the subliminal catering to you is going to be done, because now you're going to watch it. If you watch that show, say, 5 times, instead of that message going across only 1 time, now it's going across 5 times.
Right.
Even if you say, I'm not watching it, or I go into the kitchen, or even if you fast forward, that product is still going to stick in your mind. So therefore, the people who are paying for these shows, that is the sponsors, they're getting a better break with home video recorders than they're getting in that one-time thing that goes across as it's actually being done.
When people timer tape stuff, if they record a show at night and they cut commercials out, which we all do, then they'll miss the whole thing. They'll see it once as they cut it out, and then when they watch the tape back, it won't even be there.
But it still sticks in your mind. That commercial is always there.
Yeah.
Even as you see it coming up, maybe it even sticks in your mind more now because there's a point being made. You say, I got to cut the commercial.
Yeah.
And someone comes on with, GE is the best in the land. Well, you want to cut that commercial. Maybe you back it up a little bit and you stop and get ready again. But it's planted in your mind that GE is the best product there is.
Still there.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that's a way of looking at it, I suppose.
Got a couple of hellos here for you.
Okay. I'm due to say hello to, no, I'm not due to say hello. I'll say hello to you. Let's see. Yeah, imagine that. I'm in television. I don't even know which way to look. Gary Herman.
Right.
How are you, Gary?
And the rest of the VCO.
And the rest of the VCO. Right. Very pleased to meet you. I've met a few of the, well, a couple, just you and Walt, really.
Right. You talked to Gary on the phone earlier.
Right.
This afternoon.
Right. Kerry Decker.
In Orlando, Florida.
In Orlando,
Kerry
Florida.
and I correspond once a month, like this, on camera.
Oh, really?
He's got a camera in Florida, in Orlando, and he sits in front of the camera like we're doing right now and talks to the camera, sends me the tape, tells me what's going on, and we do the same thing for him.
That's great.
So on a regular once-a-month basis.
That's great.
Again, it's part of this whole new wave of home videotaping. You see somebody that you might never meet in person on your own home TV.
That is great.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about that yet.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Art Volo. Volo.
This is the guy you saw on tape with the 9 Betamaxes the one night.
The one with the
LST
Zulu,
shoot.
he was going
right.
Gonna sell
right.
Gonna sell to Zulus or whatever. Okay. Art, how are you? It's nice to meet you. Okay. And that's it.
That's it. Okay. All right. I guess we'll conclude the short interview here on September 7, 1978, with Bill Jacocks of TV5, who, as he said, is just getting into this home videotaping hobby and has gone VHS. And what I'll do before we split today is give you a copy of the Video Files newsletter, which is how I got to meet Walt and the rest of the guys here in town. And if there's a certain movie you're looking for, you just advertise them the thing. It's like a thing that goes to all videotapers who subscribe to it around the world right now. It's got over 2,200 subscribers to it. Great. And just say, hey, I have a VHS format, a JVC VidStar. I'm looking for this movie and that movie. I have this to offer. This is being shown in Cleveland right now, and this is how you get going.
Okay, let me say just one more
Sure.
thing.
Go ahead.
You know, basically, I will be getting deeper into this VCR or videotape recording, home recording, which means that I'll probably go into getting another machine, and after that, then I will start collecting as well, as my collection is starting here now with Ray. And at that point, I hope that if I have something that you need, you can get it. And that's it. All right.
A Cleveland fireman was injured in a West Side fire today, and the Harvard-Denison Bridge reopens after 8 years.
Also, the story of a man who caught a fish but lost a car. These and more next on TV5 Eyewitness News.
TV5 Eyewitness News with Bill Jacocks, Wilma Smith, and the Eyewitness News team.
Good evening, everyone. This is the news. Frustrated motorists who have waited 8 years for the reopening of the Harvard-Denison Bridge finally got their wish today. Chattanooga, Tennessee firefighters are defying a court order to end a 3-day-old strike.